Alright, so we're going to take a look at this fission reactor that I've recently set up. It was quite a lengthy process. Starting here, we're going to be extracting some water, separating the water into water, or hydrogen and oxygen. Then also taking the water and oxygen, pressurizing it with some coal, creating sulfur dust. Then with that sulfur dust, we oxidize it and create sulfur oxide. Then we chemically infuse that with some more of our oxygen to create sulfur trioxide. And we take our sulfur trioxide and some water vapor, which we are creating here from water. Then we create sulfuric acid. From sulfuric acid, we chemically dissolution that with fluorite to create hydrofluoric acid. And then after that, we take the hydrofluoric acid into a chemical infuser and combine it with uranium oxide, which we get by enriching uranium ingots. And up here, this gives us the yellow cake uranium, which then creates the uranium oxide. No, we combine that with the uranium oxide is created here, and I don't remember what is created here. That's right, uranium hexafluoride, which is immediately sucked out into this isotropic centrifuge, which we then create with fissile fuel. I also have a big tank here, loading up with all of my excess hydrogen, because that isn't used for multiple things. Also a gigantic tank of water here, just for backup. Now this is to deal with after the reactor is initiated, but over here we now have our maximum size turbine. The turbine is currently producing 20 million FE per tick, which is a significant amount. And right here I have a bunch of energy buffer pushing out into our tesseract, which is then absorbing into our battery back in the home base, because this is produces actual nuclear reactive waste that can actually kill you. So this is the actual reactor here. Now the fuel that was being made over there is being pumped into this box, which is actually pumping the fuel for me wirelessly into the reactor. Now it seems I'm actually burning it faster than I can make it, but that's fine because I think I can increase my fuel production. So what this is doing now is this is boiling the water essentially and sending it through to my turbine as steam at an alarming rate. Now what we also have here is nuclear waste. I have to have a buffer here so this could fill up, and this comes over here to our solar neutron activator, which then creates polonium, and mix polonium with water, and we combine fluorite and we create nuclear waste, in which we have stored down here in these barrels. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Oh, and then the other machinery over here was used to just create plastic pellets and stuff like that. I've just put it here because it was convenient. I needed water and hydrogen and all of that, so yeah, that's why that's here, and it's all feeding back into my system. I have a bunch of these infinite water things pumping out with these ultimate tubes, so I'll pretty much never ever be low on water. Yeah, and that's that. This is the gigantic mechanism reactor that I've spent the last few days setting up. I think it was worth it because now we'll be able to fill up that battery that I made the induction matrix a lot quicker than we were able to before. Let me go ahead and check these fuel levels. So let's go ahead and go over and check our induction matrix battery over here. Okay, so now exactly we're inputting 20 million FE a tick, and FE is our energy unit. We can hold, let's see, we're inputting 20 million a tick, which is roughly a second or so. And we currently have 273 giga FE, which is billion, and our capacity is 1.6 tera FE, which is trillion. And now I've not seen this thing any higher than like a sliver on the bar, so this is filling up exponentially faster. So basically just battery proofed the future. We don't have to worry about power anymore because we'll be able to run everything off this power, because right now our output is only, well, it's bouncing around significantly between like 40,000 FE to 240,000 FE, but we're inputting 20 million. So our overhead is no longer there, and we'll be able to have as much power as we possibly would ever need. Rock on.